Now, what you were saying, like, our essays are different in Texas compared to other,
Yeah.
Mexicans and shit. Yeah, our Mexicans are different because they can
No,
dig, they can dig,
they.
they relate
It's
more.
just they different than a lot of places, a lot of other places. You know, that's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But like some places, they're a little bit more they're a little bit more hostile toward the black folk than Texas Latinos are. When it comes to just straight off the shoulder with being hostile. You know, they still have it. It's still there. You know, but it ain't as hostile as other places as far as with
You
Latinos in
know,
Texas because for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know the half on why, but it's
shit, most
obvious.
likely.
It's obvious because I've lived it. I've had camaraderie with Latino people greater than I had with my own brethren. You know what I'm saying? In different points in times. So I don't take nothing from them in Texas. So I can't, when I speak about other places, I can only speak about what I've learned or heard about their actions with folks in other states and other territories of America with Latinos where they are real hostile toward black people. But in Texas, it ain't like that for the most part. You know, we get along pretty well uh, when it come to putting uh, them stories I heard about other territories with black folks dealing with Latinos communities and people of Latino communities. They get hostility from them, kind of like the white supremacist communities.
why every race, like you
Throughout
say, the
this
Chinese
country.
boy shit on the black man?
Everybody hate the nigga, man. Every nation need a subject class. Every country have to have a subject class of people that they're gonna exploit for commercialism. They want you to be the consumers. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they'll exploit you for your creative properties. You know your intellectual properties. Every, every nation have that, and for the most part, throughout the earth, it's always been the darker communities of people, the darker ethnic groups of people have been chosen by all men on earth or all nations on earth to exploit, you know, for
What was
whatever
the
reason.
reason? Yeah, I mean, can you
Shit,
give a
who
little?
knows, man? Shit is it's a formula that had been put down through a war campaign, not even a war campaign, just a vicious exploitive campaign. And let a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I know well Miss Frances Cress Westman was saying that it's because of genetic annihilation. You know, they want to keep the dark skinned people down because if we do a bunch of fucking, everything gonna turn nigga. Ain't nothing gonna be none of those nations of people. If we go and fuck in Arabia, they turn a nigga. If we go and fuck in Asia, they turn a nigga. We go and do a lot of fucking in Europe, like the Moors did in Spain and Portugal. Is they gonna turn nigga? And Frances Cress Westman, her insight on that question you just asked about why would we be targeted for such suppression and oppression is because genealogy. You know what I mean? That they don't want to lose. Genetic annihilation is what she called it.
Yeah,
A lot of nations, a lot of people of different ethnic groups they afraid of genetic annihilation. You know what I'm saying? You lay with my bitch, or my bitch lay with you, all the offsprings are gonna turn into you. There will be no remnants of me. I'm gonna get fucked out of the game. And this is why we used to get hung and get our dicks cut off, and we had our kind of mutilation of exacted up on our bodies
They
because
really,
of that. Because of the, you
what about the
know,
thing they did in Alabama where they gave all them people the syphilis? Back, they had the black doctor. They was acting like they was helping niggas, but really,
Tuskegee trials. Yeah,
yeah, I know you know about that shit.
I mean they did it. That's how we got penicillin today. That's why penicillin. They did all kind of medical exploitations on black people. That ain't the only one.
Yeah, that's just the one they got caught up on.
That's just
And
one
they,
that's been
yeah,
polarized
they've been polar.
throughout the media and shit.
Well, AIDS was that was in a film. I watched the thing. That shit was made in a lab, man.
AIDS
They made that shit in the
is a
lab.
disease with a patent number. It says a government, a military and government patent number on it. So that means somebody owned that disease.
The fuck you mean? They got
That
break
means
it
it was
down.
developed. It was
You
developed
hear this
by a
nigga,
human.
y'all?
Yeah.
Hold up, man. Break that shit down. I know.
That's what it means. That's all it
You
means.
say
It
that
don't mean shit else.
Yeah, you say somebody
Um,
getting rich out there.
If you got a patent on it, nigga, that means it's mine. It's biological warfare. It's biological warfare. It's a lot of different ailments and illnesses on Earth that are
they got
products of biological warfare. Ebola.
Ebola. I remember they came out with that. I was in the pen when they came out with Ebola. That was in 14.
There's a lot of different diseases that's
The shit that just hit us with.
products of biological warfare.
What's that shit that the COVID-19 shit they came out with? They say that.
Yeah, man, they'll try to blow your phone up if you say that.
Oh shit.
They'll try to make your phone melt down if you talk about that.
Oh yeah, they do be tripping about that type of
Man,
shit.
fuck them. But I'm just saying it's a part of what we speaking of, and I'm just saying
Yeah, they be tripping.
many diseases and ailments on Earth